Let us go to my buddy Eddie, Orange County, California, the great KABC. How are you, Eddie?
Oh, Mark, as always, I'm doing wonderful, Mark. Now that I hear your voice, of course. Mark, this is going to be my happy call. Nothing but joy in this call, Mark.
Really?
I want to talk about, oh, yeah, I know. That's what I know. Anyway, I want to talk about Friday's show, Mark. But first, because of my treatment towards the local drones, remember I told you they dubbed me the Holy Horror? I'm running around Orange County trying to live up to that title. But my Orange County conservative crew, which you're a member of, gave me a new title, Mark. Ready for this? The Levinian. Sir Eddie, twin of Levin. Okay? You like that?
I like it.
Mark,
I like it.
Mark, I ain't never had the big head, but I do now, okay? Also, Mark, we're loading up to Winnebago to go see Undefeated. It's going to be like a pilgrimage to Mecca, or in this case, a pilgrimage to the multiplex. That's the same thing, though. Mark, I don't talk during the movies, but when you hit the screen and do your thing, somebody will know that Mark Levin's twin is in the house. People in front of me, people behind me, people watching Harry Potter will know I'm up in here somewhere.
Oh, my goodness.
My Mark, Friday show, you did a little sound bite with the girl Shishi Jackson, Lee Marvin, Oswald, whatever the hell her name is. Her and Maxine Water, Dumber and the Dumbest. That's right, I said it. But Mark, my joy was when I heard three of my black brothers, Alabama, Florida, brother named Illinois, one brother named Ted, rebuke Shishi, rebuke Millhouse, and they were so eloquent. They were so eloquent. They were so articulate as they expressed their views about how wrong this president has been to this country. And I was so moved by it, Mark. I was so proud because we needed somebody else other than Barbara and Harlem to come in and be supportive of our movement. But I was so proud, Mark. I almost started crying, except for the fact I'm a macho man, so I can't do that. You know what I mean? I couldn't do that. But Mark, let me tell you this. Let me close on this, Mark. Your book, Liberty and Tyranny, was a game changer for me, Mark. What I didn't know, it told me. What I didn't see, it showed me. Mark, it enhanced me, Mark. It made me the influential beast that I am today. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say, Mark, that I hear now that there's another book coming out. Drones are real nervous, Mark, as well they should be, because that's all they need to know. That Sir Eddie, twin of Levin, gonna get some new ammunition and some new material, Mark. And let me tell you this, Mark. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing to hear you. You are so strong. You are truly my leader. You are truly the great one. And, Mark, I want you to know how much I sincerely love you. God bless you, Mark. Say hello to Mother and tell Mr. Levin how much I appreciate him, because he'll know what I'm talking about. Believe me, he will.
Eddie, God bless you, man. You are a wonderful friend, and I really appreciate it. You keep going at it. You are changing minds, okay?
Thank you, Mark. I'll do just that, Mark. Thank you so much.
All right, God bless you. That's my man, Eddie. Ted, Pennsylvania, XM Satellite. Where in Pennsylvania, Ted?
I'm in Du Bois, Pennsylvania, Mark, and this is my second time talking to you, and it's surely a pleasure.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. I tell you what, I really get excited when you talk about the race baiting and politics and the way the Democrat Party do. This would be a golden opportunity to get the Republicans to get really introduced themselves to the African community. There is a lot of African Americans that are just really not happy with Obama. The mainstream media is not really telling the true story, and maybe it's too early to tell because it's not in the full election year swing. But I can tell you, I do the groundwork, and I listen to you every day. African Americans are not happy with Mr. Obama. I wouldn't care if he's black, blue, or green. The way he's doing his politics, we're not happy. But we won't hear about it in the mainstream. Like I said, they will bring up some person and pay him to let them know how excited they are about Obama. But I'm telling you, Mark, it's not like that, brother. It's really not.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Maybe you could talk to my Jewish community. All right, Ted.
Okay, thanks a lot, buddy.
Call again, buddy. God bless you. How about Darrell, Baltimore, Maryland, the great WCBM country? I'm sorry, Darrell. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm listening to your show, but I think I got a rerun. I don't know if I'm listening to the rerun in Baltimore.
No, you're with me.
Oh, I'm not talking about now. I'm just talking about what I was listening to on the radio. You talking about Sheila Jackson?
We're 1 hour delayed in Baltimore.
Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah. No, what I wanted to say is, I'm listening to her, and it's like, it just seems like, I'm an African American, and I've been raised up in the black community. But it seems like we'll never get nowhere if we keep playing the race card. It's like, it's clear as day as what Barack Obama is doing. He's destroying the country. he's the one that made me listen to the Republican side.
Really?
Because, really, seriously, I mean, he's horrible. Seriously, I hate to say it, but it's the reality, you know? I don't know anything he done for black people. But talking to empty seat and just give them hoopla. I mean, they better off going to church if they're going to hear that.
Right.
So I just think that it's just sad. And see the same thing over and over again. Everybody's trying to defend him, but if he's wrong, he's wrong. He's never going to admit it.
And I don't think her argument gets anybody anywhere. People aren't sitting around thinking like this. People are hurting. And so they're not saying, oh, he's a black man. Is Biden a black man? Is Harry Reid a black man? I mean, is Pelosi a black man? Or black woman, sorry. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, nice to hear from you, buddy.
Likewise.
All right, God bless. How about Derek in Illinois on the Internet? How may I help you, sir?
Thanks, Mark, for taking my call. I'm your second Big Ten wrestler today, and I just.
Oh, really? You're a wrestler too?
Back in the day, I'm in my 40s now, but I'm so proud of Jim Jordan. I just wanted to say that.
Now wait a minute. You've heard of him as a wrestler before?
Oh yeah.
He was big time, wasn't he? What's that?
Yeah, he was real tough. He's a little bit younger than me, but I'm a wrestling coach here in Illinois. One of the bluest states around, so you know how tough that's got to be.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you like UFC?
Love it. And I was so disappointed in those guys back in Harry Reid, just like you. I couldn't believe wrestlers.
Did you believe
guys. That? No, I can't. That's just crazy.
And most of them are conservatives.
Yep, politics and money out there, you know. So he's the big guy out there.
Yeah.
I wanted to say to Miss Lee that I'm not a minority. I'm an American because I was born here, so I'm so sick of hearing that word.
Yep.
But that's not what I called you about. And
yes, sir.
I want to talk about that 15% that we pay off to the debt.
Yes, sir.
A couple questions. Where's that money going? We need to highlight, it's going to banks and China, and then how, if we weren't paying so much interest, how we could use that money for some good things around this country.
That's very true.
And you were talking, I want to backtrack a little bit. You were talking about where do you hear about the unemployment for the black kids. You've had Thomas Sowell and Walter Williams on, and both of their books, they highlight, the minimum wage, how it affects, the least advantaged people that are looking for jobs. So that's
you're quite right. You're exactly right. And anytime you bring it up, the unions go nuts. Like we're talking about some 40-year-old guy with 17 kids. Well, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about kids needing a job. If you're not going to let them sell lemonade, you're not going to let them work at McDonald's, at a wage that makes sense. How the hell are these kids ever going to learn how to work?
Yeah, they're stopping them from getting in there on the entry level, and those jobs are for entry level. No one's going to spend 30 or 40 years on minimum wage. If you start out low, you're going to work your way up. The liberal media, they basically hoodwinked us. They've hidden Thomas Sowell and Walter Williams from the American people, because anytime they want to call somebody up, they call Jackson and Sharpton. Who would you call? Two educated men, Walter Williams and Thomas Sowell, or Jackson and Sharpton? It's just crazy.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll keep in touch. Good to hear from you.
All right. Hey, can I say one more thing, Mark?
Go ahead.
Hey, Mark, being a conservative here in Illinois, if you could take a look at Mom versus Machines, real conservatives, Tea Party. We had a real movement going last year. So
what was it called? I couldn't hear.
Mom versus Machine. Cedric Crenshaw, the Tea Party.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, Derek. Take care, man.